So nice. The sunset is so beautiful. Too bright for my eyes, but let me show you. Yeah, that is too much. Too nice, too beautiful. The sun ray is just too beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it, and thank you guys. Don't you love it also? And on this far end, those animals, are they even be visible? So out here it is so beautiful and so nice. Thank you so much guys for coming back to this channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from where you are. And as you can see the ray of the sun, you definitely will tell. You definitely know what time it is. It is an evening of joy. It is an evening of hope. It is an evening of peace, love and harmony. And I am just in the field talking to you my people. I love evenings a lot, and I keep on saying this in my videos, guys. The wind is too much, so I love evenings a lot. I love evenings a lot, but the wind is too much and I'm forced to go back to the house this early. Is it that it is broken or what? What has just happened? Well, you can feel that wind, guys. You can feel the wind, but I thank you all for coming back to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching this channel. I love evening walk. It is amazing, it is peaceful, it is refreshing, especially when you are umetoka job na umechoka, or umetoka side hustle na umechoka. Evenings are the best days, the best parts of my life. You know, what's this? The person who sang the song, when the music fades, when the music fades, and all is stripped away, and it simply come, longing just to bring. But then guys, I think I need to be a musician. Should I? Should I be a musician? I bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. Wow. And the wind, guys, I need to do a song. By the way, I think I need to do a song. Maybe this year I'll do one song. I don't know. Do you have a voice really for singing? Do you really have that voice for singing? Maybe somebody should comment down below and let me know. When the music fades and all is stripped away, when the evening fades and all is stripped away. Wow, that ray of sun, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, don't ask me, did I come here to show you about the ray of the sun, or did I come here to sing for you a song somebody has sung? Or did I come here? I'm just doing an evening walk, guys, and I felt like when you're used to camera, by the way, definitely you will not be leaving your phone aside, and you would love to capture so many things. You would love to capture anything that comes your way. You'd love to capture as a content creator. Somebody can just stand here. By the way, I was telling someone, you know, content creators are people who are so funny. Someone can just stand here and make a whole video about the ray of the sun. It's very much possible, very much possible. somebody can talk about it and it makes our whole, you know, our whole video for posting. So content creators are people who see content in everything, including grass. Can talk about grass, why the grass is dry right now, what the animals feed on, those animals which depend on grass as their meal, what they now feed on, how sweet or how bitter it is when it is like that, when it is dry like hay. Well, it is a beautiful evening indeed, though the wind is a lot, but it is a beautiful evening. I am from this side. And this is the field that I love so much. I love coming here in the evening to just walk and enjoy the field, enjoy connecting with the nature. And you know, sometimes when you go to a place, you just desire to go to a place, you can just sit down quietly, maybe meditating or not meditating at all, but you just feel refreshed. Go somewhere so quiet and just sit alone, enjoy the place, the calmness of that place. And when you come out of that place, you feel like you have talked 1,000 or million words, and you feel you're okay. I remember there was a quote of that sort. Sometimes you just need someone who you can just sit close to, say no word, but at the end of it, you feel like you have spoken volumes of words. That silence sometimes matters a lot. So going to a place and just connecting with the nature, going to a place and just, you know, just sitting down, reflecting, being alone, and then leave that place like if you have been talking to a congregation or talking to a group of people and feel like you are relieved, or just one person sharing your thoughts out. So that's one thing which I love doing a lot. That's one thing I love doing a lot, and especially in the evenings like this, in moments like this. I'm on the watch out because of wild animals, but it is amazing how content creators sometimes also do things. I think most of the time I love spending my time alone because it gives me that overview of, you know, thinking about what I want to do, how I want to do things, and it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good. And thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. I've just been talking. If you want, if you feel stressed, my people, sometimes the best way to, you know, cure your stress is go to a quiet place, be alone there, meditate, come out of that place, and you will feel like you've talked to so many people. There was a time I was sharing with a friend of mine what I was going through. I don't know whether it's a friend or but let me say a friend. Let me not use any other one. There was a time I was sharing with a friend of mine what I was going through. And after I've talked to her and I was done with talking, that's when tears started flowing down my cheeks. But I really felt so good. She never told me anything. What she did was just give me a towel, wiped my tears away. Then I sat down and we kept quiet for quite a long time. We were not talking to each other. We just kept quiet for, I don't know, was it even really long? Sometimes a minute feels like a long time, like you've just been talking and talking, but we were silent for quite some time. Then when I woke up there, I told her that is what I really needed. I needed someone not to say anything. I needed someone to just listen to me talking and never say anything. And when I left her, I felt relieved. I came back to my place and I really enjoyed after talking to her. Let me say I really enjoyed, because when I came back to my place, I felt energetic, I felt better. I don't always assume, my people. I don't always assume. Sometimes you go through a lot of stuff. If you feel I'm really boring, by the way, this is the truth and nothing but the truth. Sometimes you just need to stay away from people. You just need to connect by yourself. And I realized that sometimes my hindrances come from people who surrounds me. And at those moments, you just want to take a walk and just be alone. Go somewhere far away from people who know you and just be alone. Enjoy the quiet moments, and sometimes it also makes you talk to God in silence within your heart. Ask God questions in silence within your heart. I grew up being told that you do not need to ask God questions. And at some point I was asking myself, why can't I ask God this question? And it is really killing me. And you know, we are told that in everything you go through, give thanks to God. And sometimes that word thank you does not just come out. This minute I was watching watching and listening to a man on TikTok who was talking about his daughter, and he said he loved his daughter so much, so much, but God decided to take the person that he loved so much away from him. But I loved what he said, that is not going to stop me from giving thanks to God. That is not going to stop me from, calling upon the name of the Lord. And sometimes when we sit down with our Bible and read the Bible and connect with the Bible, it really makes a God. And it also makes us sometimes also ask God the questions. Why did you allow this to happen? Why did you allow this person to go through this? I remember at one point, when Jesus was talking to his disciples, in the Bible that is, Jesus told his disciples, I think the time he healed the blind man, Jesus told his disciples that this had to happen so that the work of God can be seen. Something of the kind. But now I was thinking to myself, why do we have to go through some hard moments in life? Why do we have to go through some tough times in life? But sometimes we feel like no one cares. And sometimes we feel like God doesn't care about us. And sometimes we've given God our heart and it doesn't... Seems like God doesn't care about our hearts at all. But one thing I told myself is, God cares so much about us. God cares so much about us. There's someone who says he sees each tear that falls. Sometimes we normally tell ourselves, I don't want to cry over this. Why is it that God sees each tear that falls? And somehow when we tell ourselves that I really do not want to cry, some people think that when you cry, you are showing your weakness. Actually, to be honest, that's not the case. When we cry, God listens. And there are cries that sometimes we do cry, but tears don't come out. That doesn't mean that when you don't have tears, God doesn't know that you cry. If there's somebody who has never cried over anything in this world, entirely in his life, comment down below and let us know that you've gone through hard moments and you never cried. Guys, I'm trying to fix something and holding so many things as I walk. Okay. If you're a human being and you have never cried before, tell me. Even the strong men do cry. You listen to them, you listen to their conversations, they do cry. And sometimes we do cry not because we want to cry, not because we are weak, but the situation is overwhelming. But I believe that God sees each tear that falls. God hears when we call unto Him. God hears us when we mention His name. God understands what we go through. And as we go through this year, it is just my encouragement. Hey, the wind. As we go through this year, I encourage you to talk about your problems. Share it out. I know sharing sometimes is very difficult because so many people think of how people are going to judge them. And when you're listening to me, I know I'm not telling you what I'm going through, but when you listen to me, when you're listening to me and you're out there and you always like judging people, you judge them because you don't understand them. Some people will listen to you and will not talk. Others will listen to you and will talk back. So when you hear somebody anasema shida zake, it's not that that person is weak. It's not that that person wants you to go and share story yake huko nje. Somebody who said, we listen but we don't judge. People judge others unknowingly they're hurting another person. Not knowing that kuna time watu wanapitia vitu mob, challenges mingi, si financial peke yake. God listens to our heart. And sometimes we tell God, just listen to my heart and hear my whispers. Because I would love to hear that gentle whisper of your voice, God. I would love to hear you whisper to me that it is well. I guess I have to end the video here. I'm getting a bit emotional, but I have to end the video here. And thank you so much, my people, and may God bless you.